Hi everybody, I'm Jayla Chef. Now I have a question for you. You ever been to a restaurant where the mac and cheese was so good, but everything else was very basic, borderline basic? Have you ever? Well, I'm here to tell you today that that's not my kitchen. Okay? So, I'm going to be taking you on all of my cooking journeys with me because cooking is just something I enjoy doing. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Let's go. So I'm doing a 4 cheese mac and cheese, and that's gonna be smoked style. So I have white cheddar, yellow cheddar, smoked Gouda, and smoked cheddar. So I like to shred all of my cheeses, put them on top of each other or next to each other, and then mix them up together. Mm-mm-mm. I love the smell of fresh Gouda. Now this is smoked Gouda. I always like to get my cheese from fresh delis. That way you have a large variety to choose from. All right, so now we have all of our cheeses shredded. Now don't that look good? Okay, so now it's time to prep the noodles. Let's get this water boiled and okay, so one other thing that I like to do is to add a little dash of oil into my water that's boiling for the noodles. It can be any oil. Tonight I'm using avocado oil. So let's go ahead and put that in. All right, now let's put the ingredients in. Here's a dash of garlic. So while the noodles are still getting ready, I'm just gonna go ahead and start preparing myself to add in my additionals, which are the eggs and the milk. Anytime I'm opening up a can with a can opener, I always laugh and chuckle to myself and I look crazy. Yeah, I know. But funny story from back when I was a child. So my mom always had the electric can openers that you just slip it under there. The magnet catches it and it just spins itself open. So I never really learned how to use a can opener until I was about, I don't know, 30 years old. So if I need to do this more than once or twice, don't judge me. I already clipped it on. Oh, got it. Got it. Mama will be proud. Okay, let's get this other side. Oh yeah, and remember to shake whatever milk you're using. Just shake it up real quick before opening. Uh-oh. Got it. Always open your can. Just a little. You don't need to waste your time going around the whole thing, but I always open it up on both sides because it's easier when pouring. And just use a little knife to open the holes if they're not open wide enough for you. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. All right, guys. So remember to drain your noodles thoroughly, always. So here's where we start the adding of the cheese process. I always like to keep the pot back where I got it from so that it's melting the cheese as I'm adding the cheese. So even though all of my noodles are not added yet, I already like to start stirring up my mac and cheese. As my cheese is getting mixed in, I like to go ahead and add my special serving of milk of choice. That's it. Never mind the mess I made. But let's go ahead and get those eggs in now that the milk is in, the cheese is in. Time for them egg babies. So you may or may not need more milk. I always start with less. Less is better because you may find that your mac and cheese might be a little, because you may find that your mac and cheese might seem a little dry right now, like that. But you are not done adding your ingredients. So let's get those eggs in and then we'll be the judge of that. Those eggs. So as I mentioned before, I like to do all of my ingredients added separately, and that includes each egg, because typically based on the size that I'm serving, I might use 3, but I might use a little less. So 2.5. Put that in. Now my eggs are starting to get a little more creamier. So based on my current texture of my mac and cheese, I am going to use a half of this egg. And when I say a half of this egg, I'm going to aim to try a little yolk and egg white. Okay. Successful at adding that half of yolk and half of egg white to the rest of my pot of mac. You gotta put your back into it sometimes. So now I'm ready to use some garlic. Some major things that I love cooking with are garlic, oil, so like olive oil, avocado oil. Garlic is one of my favorites. For mac and cheese, I'm not gonna chop up, garlic cloves and put in there, so I'll use some powder instead. Get a nice good amount, no more than a tablespoon. Even that really good. Just gonna add some black pepper. Now we're ready for the oven. Don't you go anywhere. Where is my husband with my drink? All right, let's get this out of here. Whew. All right, guys, so this is the final finishes to the mac and cheese, 4-cheese mac and cheese. Thank you so much for tuning into my first video. It's been a pleasure, and I'm so happy, and I hope that you enjoyed watching me. So if you did, go ahead and hit those buttons, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.